Look at this. This guy just wanted to feed a watermelon to a hippo, but as soon as he tossed it, the chubby hippo missed the catch, and the watermelon splashed straight into the water. The poor hippo looked so sad, like he was waiting for another try. So the guy came back with another watermelon. This time when he threw it, it hit the hippo right on the nose and dropped into the water again. The guy felt really bad about it. So the next day he came back with 2 watermelons. This time the hippo finally caught it perfectly, and while he was happily enjoying his snack, another hippo slowly walked up asking for one too. The guy said no at first, but in the end he gave that hippo a watermelon as well. And after all that, not a single like was left for these adorable hippos.
On this square, a silent hunting plan is unfolding. A little cat has locked its sights on a pigeon on the ground. It lowers its body, creeping forward, eyes filled with concentration. But just then, a dog comes running over, not attacking, not barking, but just jumping around the cat, running in circles, distracting it. The cat glances up, seemingly a little frustrated, but quickly hunches back down, refocusing on the pigeon. The dog, however, won't give up. It keeps interrupting the cat's every move. Strangely enough, the pigeon hasn't flown away. The cat decides to remain still, thinking patience is key, and lies there waiting. The dog watches the cat, and then, as if copying, also lies down. But clearly, the dog can't hold still for long. Finally, unable to contain itself any longer, the dog dashes straight at the pigeon, and in an instant, the pigeon takes off. All the cat's waiting and preparation down the drain. This little cat-dog pigeon skit is oddly similar to moments we often experience in life. Some people plan meticulously, only to have their rhythm constantly interrupted by external distractions. Others are busy for no reason, only to end up ruining what could have been a successful outcome. And the opportunity, like that pigeon, won't wait forever. The truly wise doers know that it's not enough to just focus on their goals. They must also learn how to shut out the noise. Otherwise, your hard work might just end up being the backup act to someone else's impatience.
Yeah, I bet you've never seen this disaster before. This is how humans feel after a geo sheds. Geos are extremely vulnerable when they're shutting, but congrats, you're now the problem. You're not supposed to do this, it's a natural process. Doing it manually? Oh, thanks to you, it actually hurts the geo and might rip their limbs off. Only step in if the skin is dead and literally stuck on the geo, otherwise, just stop.
A stray cat mother cautiously moved over the slippery rocks, holding a halibut in her mouth. Normally, she would have swallowed the fish in one bite by now, but she didn't, because there were 3 hungry little mouths waiting in the crevices of the rocks. She couldn't run. The rocks were slicker than an ice rink, and one wrong move would send her tumbling. Worse still, a black cat was closing in on her, with a clear goal, her dinner. The black cat was relentless, its gaze demanding, either leave the fish and let me pass, or leave yourself. Suddenly, her foot slipped, and the fish fell. In that split second, the mother cat glanced back at the approaching black cat, panic in her eyes. But there was no hesitation in her mouth. She quickly lowered her head, picked up the fish again, and with her body taut like a stretched string, she carefully inched forward. The black cat paused for a moment. Perhaps it was the mother's swift, decisive move, or maybe it was the desperation in her eyes. After a brief hesitation, it turned and walked away. The mother cat didn't celebrate. She didn't even dare to catch her breath. Holding the fish in her mouth, she walked from the shore to the fields, then circled back to the rock crevice. Her paws were worn down, her stomach as empty as an accordion, but she didn't take a single bite. Finally, a faint mewing came from the crevice. She released the fish onto the ground, and a few little balls of fur rushed to devour it. She stepped aside, licking her cracked lips, and sat quietly. True strength isn't measured by how much you can take. It's measured by how much you can resist. We often teach children how to get more, but we seldom teach them how to withstand hunger. The latter is the true starting point of responsibility. A child who can resist the temptations before them, leaving resources for those who need it more, will never lose their direction, no matter where they go in life.
People in ancient times could build a bridge like this using only 9 pieces of wood, no nails, no ropes, and no extra materials at all. This design was created about 500 years ago by Leonardo da Vinci. Building a bridge like this without any fasteners is honestly an incredible piece of engineering. It's called Leonardo da Vinci's self-supporting bridge. Each piece of wood presses against the others, creating friction that holds the entire structure together. When weight is added on top, the wooden pieces lock even tighter. The bridge naturally forms an arch shape. It works based on the simple principles of friction and gravity. The more weight you put on it, the stronger and more stable it becomes.
This family has a strange but adorable tradition. Whenever a younger kid has a loose tooth, they call in the pet parrot. The parrot gets close to the child's mouth, somehow senses the loose tooth, and pulls it out pain-free. And after all that, not a single like or subscribe. Cool.